Hi everybody, got the hedge cutter on, so I thought I'd just do a quick walk around video before I go off and do some hedge cutting. Got it on the 6610 and it's a McConnell, as you probably guessed. It's a PA35. Just get back a bit so you can see it. We've had this hedge cutter for about 15 years. Bought it from a local dealer. And it's worked very well in all the time we've had it, to be honest. I've hardly ever had to do or spend very little on it. I don't do massive amount of hedge cutting, but yeah, it's a good little hedge cutter. I think it suits the tractor. I think it's about the right size hedge cutter for this tractor personally. Flails are a little bit warm, but they still do the job. And it's not a bad hedge cutter to get on and off. Fits on the 3-point linkage, and I'll just show you in the cab. Excuse my fingers. It's got electric controls. It's a little box here, which makes it very easy to use. I don't even know what the two switches on the right are for, to be honest. And then the only other control is this lever here, which you just pull forward and that starts the flail spinning. But yeah, just one bolt that, and then plugs in here, and one bolt on the side to get it in and off. So probably about 10 or 15 minutes to get it on, which is it's not too bad. You've just got to get your tractor lined up correctly first time, even if it means a bit of shunting, because it's not something you can move about if it isn't on. So yeah, oops. So yeah, tractor and McConnell PA35. Catching the sun a bit this morning, a bit low in the sky. So yeah, like I said, we've had this about 15 years. Prior to that, I did have another McConnell hedge cutter, and I can't remember the model number. But that was one where you had to take the 3-point linkage off, and you had to bolt a big plate onto the back of the tractor. Made it very rigid, but it was quite a time-consuming job to put on and off and take all the link arms off and everything. We had that for a few years, and before that I had what do we have? Had a Fisher Humphreys hedge cutter, which had a fixed arm and belts running in on it. You could do a decent job if you got an easy enough hedge to cut, but it was quite tricky near ditches and slopes and that sort of thing. And he used it on a 4000, so it wasn't very heavy. I think we had some weights on the front, and you didn't leave the hedges until it got too wet in the back end. But it did a reasonable job. That would be, oh gosh, about 30 years ago. So before that, I think we paid contractors to do them. And when I was just a small kid, I remember my dad used to get the brushing hook and the clippers out, and he did no end of hedge cutting by hand. And as a child, my job was raking it all up into piles to be burnt. But anyway, so life's easy now, and quite enjoyable. Quite enjoy cutting hedges. So there you go. Cheers all.